Happy Sunday. So, I wanted to get on here to just see how you're doing. I'm getting ready for the day, and a friend of mine at work wanted to know how I do my makeup and stuff. I don't know if she was being sarcastic, but I told her I would make a video. And she's actually been asking me to make one, to show her how I do my makeup. I don't know if it's so that she won't do it herself, but let me see if I can prop you up. On a little gangsta lean here. So I'm having my morning coffee, and I hope you don't tipple. I'm recording this live. Okay, so I hope you don't. Oh, I just noticed the writing is backwards here. I'm like, why does it look like that? Okay, what is this right here? So I don't know if she's being a smartass or what, but she's getting the tutorial she keeps asking for. And this is how I do my makeup to work. And no, I'm not a professional. And no, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm also having coffee. I don't drink tea. I don't spill the tea. I drink coffee. Only thing is, it's been so long since I've used a coffee pot. I had to look it up on YouTube. But I don't think I added the correct amount because it doesn't really taste good. But it's better than nothing. Okay. I'm trying to do this before my son gets up because he demands all of my attention. Everyone's still asleep. We always sleep in on Sundays. I don't work today. So, hang on just a minute. I hear somebody. He's awake, but he's not ready for the camera, he says. Okay. Okay, so anyways, sorry about that. And I'm not editing anything, so you could just fast forward that part. Because I am live. The only thing is I can't be live because I'm new. They don't know if they can trust me. They don't know what I'm going to say. Anyway, so I brought all my palettes out, like if I'm going to do this friggin' look, which I'm not. Oh yeah, this was the serum I put on. I got it from Dollar Tree, and it's called Creme de Skin Nutrition's Hyaluronic Acid, 1% plus vitamin C serum. It's for hydration, radiation, radiant, and antioxidant. Clinical formula to improve skin texture and clarity with intense moisture and balance, skin brightness and whiteness. And it's actually really good. I'm regretting not getting a second one because I use this every day and I noticed the difference. And it was only a fucking $1. Anyways, so with everything that's been going on, friends that have been here before, I changed the background. I found a holographic background. This is actually tissue paper. On the other side, it's like a turquoise blue. And I was like, that's what I want. So I changed it from the blue I had on there. Doesn't it look so much better? And this was on my cheap/free Christmas gift ideas. Hang on just a minute. Listen. he changed his mind. He's gonna be out in a minute. He's getting ready. So anyways, so let's get started. So I always put that serum first. Then I put a sunscreen or something, moisturizer, whatever the hell. I was putting this one I like. It was by Rock Drugstore. But I finished that one. I had 2 little samples. So now, what I put on is not in here. Because I don't put things back. This is the Aveeno Absolutely Ageless Moisturizer. So I've been moisturizing. I've been putting serum and moisturizing, and I've been loving the extra steps, you know, because I'm getting older. And, oh no, I'm out of this one too. So I'm going to have to buy one today when I go out. And I just put a little bit because I'm going to be layering foundation on and, you know. So, oh, and this is my mirror. I got it a long time ago from my sister. I'm going to do a DIY to refurbish this. But anyway, it's Betty Boop. And, dang it, I'm going to need more. And I love her. I love her. I love Marilyn Monroe. Anybody curvy and hot. Okay, this is supposed to also kind of even out the skin tone, kind of, sort of. And I have the window open, and I'm always afraid that sitting by an open window, like someone's gonna walk by. You know? Oh my gosh. I swear, I scare myself. Okay, so anyways, so one of the whole drama things that have been going on right now with the drama community, which now they're calling themselves the commentary community, since they've been, you know, now they're being held accountable for being bullies and whatnot. I used to be a huge fan of Rich Lux because he was from Texas, and there was always something shady about him, and he was always caught in lies. But for some reason, I kind of overlooked that, you know, because I didn't really know the details on it. But now that I really had time to, and yeah, I apply with my fingers. I apply with my fingers, and then I brush it out. And so anyways, yeah, the whole drama thing going on with them, with Luscious Massacre, is what kicked it off. Is I think there's a common denominator with all of this, and I'm pretty sure you already know the root, the whole start of it, you know, so I won't bore you with the details. But there's one common denominator. And I know Nick Snyder is going hard for Rich Lux and, you know, on his side, and has been very vocal about what Luscious Massacre, you know, even publicly saying on Petty's Live the other day that he just doesn't like Luscious. And everyone's like, don't start, you know. Well, I think he is just trying to protect his friend. He doesn't see Rich for the liar he is. I'm not saying he's innocent because, and then for Nick, or I think it was Nick, I might be wrong, to say that Luscious was using Rich to come up is pretty fucking ironic if you ask me, because he says that because if I remember correctly, the viewer's voice started because of the drama with Nina Unrated. Now, if you go way back to that drama, give me a like, because I want to see how many people remember all of that Nina Unrated stuff that happened. Nick Snyder used to hang out with her, and, you know, she was like a problematic racist person as well. She was also from Houston, and she was going through a whole bunch of drama with her family that turned out to allegedly be fabricated and created by her, and he you know, called her out, but that was after hanging out with her and gaining his first 10,000 followers off of her back, in my opinion. I could be wrong, you know, because sometimes I do miss some of the drama, and then they just stop talking altogether because she turned on him, he turned on her. He never talked about it. He never, well, not that I know of. I could have missed like a live or something. And he said that he just didn't want to talk about it. Like when they stopped talking, like he never told us what the fuck happened, you know? And just that she's an evil person. Sorry. A bitch is parched. I always drink water with it too. Anyway. Which I didn't really like that he did that. Then he kind of like disappeared for a little bit. And he had his Nick Snyder channel. And then when all this drama with Nina Unrated was happening, that's when he made The Viewer's Voice. He used to have live panels and everything. And now that I'm really thinking about it, now that I really had time to sit and really think about it, and years have, you know, passed, he used to kind of create drama too. He tried to say that Nina was sending somebody to kill him. Like, he really got us in, and he's like, I just can't, they tried to run me over, or somebody was following me. I don't know, something in Florida, because Nina had a home in Florida too. And they would stay, Nina would stay at his house, because when Nina lost all her money, she was gonna get divorced. I don't know, it was this whole thing. I don't know if you can still find it online, but he got his first few, okay, I won't say 10,000, I'll say a few thousand on the Viewer's Voice channel because of Nina Unrated drama. And then it kind of quieted down. He separated himself with her. I think he went through a divorce. And then here he comes doing drama commentary on everything that was going on, you know, and then starts befriending drama channels, Rich Lux, and then kind of, you know, so, and Nina Unrated was a really, 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 she was kind of obsessed with Trisha Paytas because she too was a stripper, and she tried to get her starting by doing collabs with bigger YouTubers, doing swaps. She did, those got a lot of views. And it worked until, you know, her like they say, her slip started to show, and she was a damn liar. And then it turned out that she was a call girl, and I don't know, all this stuff like that. It's this whole thing. Like, I don't even have time to sit here and talk about it. But color corrector. But he was friends with her, and then all of a sudden he wasn't, and then he didn't even say what the hell happened. And then, you know, and then, that's the one thing that sticks out. Like, he didn't tell us what the hell happened. We just were expected not to like her, you know. But he did say she was a liar. Like I said, I could have missed something somewhere. So for him to call Luscious a freaking user, social climber, whatever the hell he calls, he did the same thing with Nina. So what the hell are you talking about? And Nina was like the ugliest person, like, attitude wise. Like, she was the worst person, and he hung out with her, you know, and he had no problems with her up until she did him wrong, you know. So for him to say that, you know, and then never tell us, like, why, you know, what actually happened. Maybe he, like I said, maybe he did say, I just missed it somewhere. But that whole thing happened. Oh yeah, so Nina Unrated was like obsessed with Trisha Paytas. She was trying to make it big like Trisha Paytas because she too was a stripper, and she never quite, I think she just hit 200,000 subscribers recently, and she's been in the game for a long time. And you know, so I don't know if Trisha Paytas will talk to Nick Snyder because of that, you know, because I haven't seen them together. Have they been together? Have they met? I don't know. I think they have. oh my God, I wonder what Nina said if they did. Comment down below. Has Nick Snyder and Trisha Paytas done a video together? Because that would be the ultimate betrayal for Nina and Reed. It's one thing to stop talking to her, but to be doing collabs with Trisha Paytas, who she loathes. Like, anyways, so I'm going off on a tangent here, and I'm not making a point. But what I am saying is that I think there's a common denominator, and I think Rich Lux is the freaking liar here. I believe he did tell Nick some personal things about their friendship to begin with, to be making these jabs on Twitter, to be saying these things on Twitter about Luscious bullying him, you know, as Luscious says, so, you know, this year or whatever. I think it's from what he knows, from what Rich has said. And Rich has been caught in lies many, 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 many times. And, you know, his whole apology video, I didn't buy that shit. I stopped following him because I was like, this guy's a fucking liar. You know, yeah, he's from my state, you know, but I think I gave him support long enough. And I don't want, like, if you notice, all the drama channels that hang out together, the ones that still hang out together, they're all pretty much entitled assholes. They're not the same. You know, we used to watch them because they were relatable, and now they're all glam, and they're all, you know, wearing high-end stuff. And I know Rich Lux, his name is Rich Lux because, you know, luxury or whatever, it's not his real name, but he was trying to sell a narrative that he was rich, you know, which he wasn't. He was living with his mom, you know, but that was the brand he's trying to sell. Turned out he had a fake helicopter in his intro before. I kind of figured it was fake. I'm like, what do you do that you have a freaking helicopter with your logo stamped on it? Well, no, it was fake. Like, he's been lying from Jump Street. Like, he's been lying. And one thing I will not fuck with is somebody who is a freaking liar for views. Like, there are other YouTubers that were from here, from Texas, that I don't fuck with because why do you have to lie? Like, it's so hard to find people that are truthful, who don't change, who the money does not change. I've had it all and I've lost it all. So maybe some people have to go through that in order to freaking be humble. But one thing I freaking hate, like the pet peeve, my pet peeve is fucking somebody who's bragging. Like, oh my God. And I understand some people don't have anything, and, you know, I didn't have much growing up. I didn't have much growing up, you know, but I've never been one to freaking brag. But that is the one thing that just, ugh, I just hate it. And hate is a strong word, but I freaking hate it, you know, and it's just, I can't vibe with people like that. I just can't. And he's just turned into something that I just don't recognize anymore. And I know we don't always have to agree with people. We can have different points of view and still be friends, which is fine. If you're a Rich Lux supporter, go be a Rich Lux supporter. I'm not telling you not to be a Rich Lux supporter. What I am saying is I cannot fuck with that anymore. Oh yeah. And Nick, I know he's not, you know, the innocent one or anything like that, but I think he is being fed these lies by Rich, and he hasn't quite seen Rich as the shady person that Rich is, you know. So I think in time he'll see it, and I think they will eventually. They're all starting to break up now, but I think eventually he will see that he's just doing it, you know, just to get more views, more followers. I have no idea, but or maybe he's the same just like him. I don't know. But I think the reason he's so has a freaking hard on for Luscious Massacre is because he's being fed all these lies from Rich, you know, and he's believing it, which are all like lies that have been proven to be lies. Now, what he does with that information is up to him. This is just concealer. it's up to him. He can do whatever he wants. He's a grown person. Everybody's a grown person. I don't wish any hate on them. I just don't like that group anymore. Like I used to watch them all the time. I used to have my notifications on. I used to be subscribed. I used to follow them on Twitter. The last person I unfollowed was Petty Page because oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. But, and there's a big but here. The good thing about all of this stuff popping off and Luscious Massacre coming forward, the good thing about it is that now we have all of these new commentary channels and these new drama channels that are all popping up, and oh my gosh, it's great to see new faces. Like that is like, I was like, okay, it's time. Like times are changing. They're not going to get as many views as they used to get because they're all entitled now. You know, and some of the people in the group I don't know. I'm just talking about the main ones, and I don't want to specifically name anybody else besides Petty Page and Rich Lux and Nick Snyder. I won't mention anyone else, but you get the gist. Some new faces in there, I don't know who they are, so I can't comment on them. But and they always say, you know, there's stuff going on behind the scenes. Well, what the fuck is going on behind the scenes? Can you tell us so we'll know and we can make a proper decision, you know? They're like, oh, no. Like, they all of a sudden don't want to talk about it. But, yeah, you can sit there and freaking talk about drama channels. Talk about beauty influencers all damn day, you know? And then the whole thing with Samantha, I'm not sure what happened with here for the tea, why everybody hates her. I know she's doxed some people, and she's, you know, done some things like that. I don't know. This is what I've heard. I haven't seen it myself. So if I haven't seen it myself, I can't judge her on that. But I actually like her, you know, and I really, really wish she was making videos again because she did her research. I mean, despite what she did on her own time, like the way she made videos, she's the only, I guess, drama channel that I follow on Twitter. She did her research and she said both sides, even though she didn't agree. Like I don't know. I don't know what she did personally, but it sounds like she did some really crummy things. I don't think she's ever apologized for them. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I just miss the way she used to make videos. They don't make them like that no more. These pumping them out every day, you know, taking one sentence that somebody says out of context and making this whole like 15-minute video out of it and milking it for money. I'm done with that. Like, I am done with that. I had my blinders on. I am done with that. You know, keep it short and sweet and keep it moving, you know. I do follow Karina Kaboom. I like Karina Kaboom. I never stopped following her. She's always kind of stayed to herself in her own little corner, and I know she's done some. Oh, and Sanders Kennedy. It's just Sanders Kennedy, Karina Kaboom, and here for the tea on Twitter. That's it. Nobody else. I don't follow anybody else. I don't care to follow anybody else. Oh, except for the new people. And I can't really name their names or anything like that. But like Coco, I just started following Coco today. Coco is so sweet. Okay, anyways, and these are like tiny, like brand new spring up. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Let me get the name. But I've been watching every single day, so I gotta give this person a shout out. I guess they've been exposing like Rich Lux type of things this past couple weeks. Is it to spill? Is it tea to? No, dang it. Yeah, tea to spill. Hold on, Daddy. Tea to spill. Yes, you can. So, anyways, tea to spill. Tea, number 2, spill. I've been watching. Okay, can you open the windows for me? so we can see the doggies. Put the curtains back. I'm a dog mom now. Anyway, so I'm going on a rant here, which is unnecessary. Now the child is here, so I won't talk about that anymore. Okay, so anyway, so I did my foundation. I did the Wet n Wild foundation in Buff Bisque, and this is the photo finish, I believe. Goodbye photo flashback. Okay. Shh. Right there. Right there. I'll give you some in a minute, okay? Give me 2 seconds to beat my face. Okay, so and then I put color corrector on the spots, and then I also put this color corrector also on top just to kind of set it. This is Elf and this is Wet n Wild. Okay, so then I go ahead and start doing the crap. Can you go bring me my purse, Daddy? Please. I have my contour stuff in my purse. Dang it. Thought it was prepared. So for my shadow, since my sun's up, I'm not gonna do this, you know, big smoky eye like I was going to. What I use for work is these Elf Molten Liquid eyeshadows. I have this. How long is? Oh my God, I'm on 26 minutes for a basic ass look. Okay, let me put this on. Yes, that one. Thank you so much.
Can I talk to
No, not yet. Wait a minute, okay? You're gonna say bye when I'm done. I'm almost done, okay?
Bye.
See how he listens. Santa Claus is watching.
Me.
Yes, you. Okay, so here you go. You can take it back now. This is the one I wanted. This is the other one. It's a different color. Put it back where. Okay, look at it right. Get it like this, like this, like this.
Okay.
Put it back where you got it from, okay? I don't want nobody tripping over it. Okay, so this is my contour. This is the Maybelline contour palette, and it's loved. So here we're going to take this brush, and I'm just going to contour just a tad because I have a darker one. Oh, do I have it? I have a darker one that I apply. Yes, I do have it. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to do the nose. And I always have dark under eyes, so no matter what I do, it's always gonna show. Hide that double chin. And this is basically the everyday look. I could do this look in like 5 minutes, but you know, I was off talking. Okay, so there's that one. And then I take my blush brush.
No.
You can have some. You can have some.
Okay.
I'll give you your juice in a minute. I'm almost finished, okay? Okay, so then I get this one, I get back to this guy, and I use my Wet n Wild, what's contour? Mega Glow contouring palette. The powder broke, but I have it right here. I put it in a little Tupperware thing. It shattered, like it was so sad. It was a sad day in my life. And this just deepens it, basically. Hide that chin. Nobody wants to see it.
Well, what is this?
What is that? Frosted Flakes.
Oh.
Tony the Tiger. Breakfast of Champs.
Frosted the Tiger.
Mm-hmm. How did you sleep? You sleep good?
Yes.
Okay, so that's done. Then we're going to do this flat one. I don't know if I'm using the right brushes because I don't know what I'm doing. But, just brighten up the under eye. And I just go against the walls. And I use very little. And then I put it here, here, here. And I know I'm not doing this correctly, but this is just the way I've learned how to do it. Oof. Or you could also use the lid. You could also do that. Okay. Ugh, my nose is itchy. Okay, so next, I'm just going to touch up the brows. Oh, my coffee's probably cold. I was talking too much. I messed up my... Oh, but you know what? The good thing about coffee pots is it keeps your coffee warm. It's not like a Keurig. A Keurig, you gotta drink that shit. And you can only drink a cup at a time. So I'm just going to darken just a tan. Nothing too dramatic. It is Sunday. The Lord's Day. Just a tad. Nothing too harsh. See? Before, after. Before, after. Sorry, I can't talk during this time because I'm concentrating. Little brush. My nose is so itchy. That'll do. Okay. That's it. Just walk away. Don't mess with them because you're going to mess them up even more. Okay, so then I get the highlighter from my contour palette. Finger. And I just put it on the cheekbones, middle, and the other cheekbone. When you put this glow, it kind of makes it look like you know what you're doing. Although you don't know what you're doing. Then I put my Becca in the color Opal. It's so cute because of the little mirror. My daughter bought this for me. I believe for Christmas one year. But you need very little, so it lasts a very long time. It's very important to go back and blend that because you'll be able to see the line. This is a different brush that I use specifically for just this. Crap, I forgot to put, I missed a step. Dang it. This is the e.l.f. Concealer and highlighter. Dang it. This is a new step I added, so that's why I forgot. I was going off and talking. And I just put it right in the darkest part, like that, okay? And I'm going to be very careful because I've already put on, and I keep makeup wipes right here because I do apply with my hands. Makeup, hey, you're going to knock us over here.
What?
Careful, okay?
Okay.
You're going to knock over our friends.
I want to talk to the friends.
Can you, you have to wait, okay? Because I'm doing a very important tutorial. Give me 2 seconds, okay? I'm almost finished. And then we could say how we can talk to you, okay? Because then I'll really go off and freaking, I'll be lost. So then, to set that, I'll use this one here, this brush, and then I'll set it with the yellow. Like that, okay? Then on the other end, And there's a little highlight thingy. And then I'll just tap it just a tad. And I'll also put it here on the brow bone. And I'll just... I think it kind of creates a diversion, you know. You won't see it as much with my dark eyes. But sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Okay, so now last thing I do is the mascara. I'll take my little, and I'll curl them first. I curl them after they'll stick. Right there. And this is a waterproof mascara. It's just a Color Couture brand, and it's already empty. But with the ones that have very little, I just use to brush. Oh, you know what I should do? I should put my eyeshadow on first, just to brush them out so that they'll get longer, right? Okay. And then I'll let me put this on first, because once I put the mascara, it's really hard to get in there. And it's just an all over eyeshadow, and then I just press it on like so.
This is new.
Is it too hot?
Huh?
Is it too hot?
No.
What are you blowing over there?
The penny.
Oh, is it good luck penny?
Uh-huh.
What is the saying? How does it go when we find a penny? Find a penny, pick it up. All day long, you have good luck. There we go. That's it.
It's not
Basic
hot.
ass bitch makeup. You didn't hear me say that. I'm sorry. You see? You see? I get so comfortable with my friends here. And this is the same maker, Color Couture. There's some water right here, Daddy. You can have some water, but be careful, okay?
I don't want water.
But you have to drink some. Just a little bit, and then I'll give you your juice, okay?
Okay.
Kiss. Thank you. Isn't it so refreshing?
No.
Water's good for you.
No, it's not.
Hey, you're going to make me poke my eye. Back up.
Be quiet.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Thank you. We don't talk like that, okay? Be a good boy. Remember, Santa's watching you. And then I go back with the one that's empty just to disperse evenly. Hang on, Daddy, okay?
Okay.
Give me a second. And ta-da! So... there we go. I don't wear anything on my lips. But, oh crap. Can you bring me, oh never mind, it's right here. I wear a gloss.
But Mama, that's a big butt. But Mom.
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
I just don't think anything looks right on my lips. Sometimes I wear a nude. I'm crazy that day. Oh, I forgot to put, I'm just missing steps here. I have a lip thing that I put on when I'm putting on my serum, but I forgot. So this is basically it. Anyway, so I'm not saying not to like your favorite YouTubers. You can like whoever you want. I'm not saying that. I just myself will not give my view to them. Every once in a while I will. I'm not going to completely not watch them. It's just, I just can't deal with the lies. Being caught in lies and then making up a tragedy, you know, for sympathy. Setting, this is just rose water. It's just, I'm done with it. And then everybody's entitled now. Like, everybody has changed. Like, if Rich has had money this whole time, why does he act different now that he's in a penthouse, you know, and not in his mom's basement or whatever, you know? Like, why is he that? And that tells you right there he was lying about him being rich this whole time. He used to say he was well off, that nobody liked him because he was just, I was always well off. Yeah, but you were dumpster diving in the beginning, you know, like, come on. And he calls it a parody now, but I knew he was lying then. And I was like, maybe he just isn't ready to admit that he was poor, you know, or not poor, like less fortunate. And he probably wasn't even poor. He probably, you know, his family probably had money. But he was just in denial about it. And there's a lot of people who don't want to get a job. And the whole, I lost my job, I don't believe that. I don't even think he was working at the time. To be honest with you, it was just for views. He always does these sympathy things for views. And I think he started wearing makeup. That Joker makeup. Because, hang on, Daddy, can you please? I'm talking to my friends, okay? You can sit right here. Look, put that over there. We're talking adult talking. You're not really supposed to be hearing this, but since you're insistent.
I can't see myself.
But you had to be quiet, okay? Well, because I'm talking. You have to wait, okay? Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
You can put all my stuff in the bag, okay?
Oh, okay.
There you go. Put it all in there.
Okay.
Anyway, so, oh, I forgot what I was saying. Eyeshadow. Anyways, so, oh yeah, he lost his job. I don't think so. He's always doing things for attention, for sympathy, and then it turns out he's just a jerk, just like everybody else. It sucks. It's like, you think you know somebody and you don't. And then every time there's some tragedy going on, when there's a tragedy going on in his, drama kicking off or whatever, something dramatic would happen to him and I would always inbox him and say, oh, I'm just sending some support, because you can't say anything in the comment section when somebody's mad, because then they'll come for you too. So I would just send him DMs or on Snapchat. And he would have responded and he would say thank you, which I thought was pretty cool. But it just needs to stop. Maybe this will change him and he'll go back to his humble ways. But I just can't. Actually, no, he never had humble ways, did he? I don't know. Anyway, so I hope you like this look. And here's my baby. He needs a haircut. But we're going to wait till closer to Christmas because his hair grows fast. Right?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yes.
How did you sleep?
I sleep in 8.
You slept 8?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mama, look, a little baggy.
Mm-hmm. That's to change these. Look.
Huh?
These headphones right here.
Headphone?
Yeah. The thing, this part?
Uh-huh.
This is if you want to change them or if you lose them. But I don't like those. But you can keep them. Just don't put them in. Just don't put them anywhere you're not supposed to, like in your mouth.
Okay.
Anyway, so let's say goodbye to our friends and say happy Sunday.
Bye, friends.
That contour.
I love you.
Oh, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Push the red button now. Stop.